selection process you can't do much about. But what if the student has come through these exams and coaching? Can you be more strict, the institute, let's say IITs or triple IITs, and then judge them very, based on their creativity and not be afraid to fail students, let them, as you said, you have tenure for faculties. So why not similar scale for students? So if you're finding it hard and...
So that's a good, I think some call it indoctrination or detoxification kind of program is probably needed, because there is indeed, it seems to me, that's a societal thing. It seems to me people think that getting in IIT is the goal. And that is indeed one of the goals, but that is not the goal. I mean, that's only starting of your education. And so first of all, so you need to sort of, first go and then have them, I mean, we've started a little induction program where we try to tell them that learning is more important, not the marks, and we give them instances of how people get better opportunities, jobs, etc., based on what they can do, not based on their marks. But you can't do that in school because because the outcome of school is get into college, and the college is only looking at marks. So it's very hard to change here, but in college we can change. And so for that you need to have some program of sensitizing them, telling them about things, breaking them out of what they exist, counseling them, etc., etc. And I don't mean just the mental counseling, but counseling them about, and then hope that things work out, counseling the parents that look, this is just the start, life is long ahead. But at the very least we can start with that. Whether it will solve the problem or not, it can make a dent on it.
So are you seeing more excitement for engineering once you do this detoxification? Does it work? I mean, have you seen changes, quantifiable changes?
So I don't know that. I don't know whether we can measure it or whether we can assess it. But what we're doing is that something I know IIT Delhi is also doing. We have started an engineering building course in first year itself, where students build something and show, and they get certain budget. And I remember, and I go always in that. So at least one anecdote, I remember some girl said, "Sir, I never even screwed anything or unscrewed anything in my life." Because after all, she was preparing for JEE and the parents were giving her food in her room and everything else was being served. So obviously she didn't have to do that. And she says, here I was forced to build this thing. So she felt as if there is a great thing that has come to her, which was pushed onto her. But I think those kinds of things would be there. Of course, there are some students who are very good at it also. There is no doubt about it. Some students are just very good.